right now. We're going to go through this worksheet together. Okay, so let's look at question number 1. Now that we've all written our names. Okay, 30 more seconds. Quickly write your name and the date. Okay, so I want everyone to be looking at the cover of their book. So they should be looking at the cover of their book. Okay, question number 1 says, who is the author of Castle Adventure? I want you all to be looking at your cover, and when you find it, raise your hand.
Author means the writer. The writer.
The author, who wrote the book.
I know.
When you find their name or names, raise your hand when you know. When you know. Ariel, who is the author of Castle Adventure? Roderick.
Hunt and Susan
Sprangler. Very good. Okay, so number 1, there is our answer. We have 2 authors for Castle Adventure. They are Roderick Hunt and Susan Sprangler. You write their full name, so their first and last name for both. Okay? So number 1, that is who the author is. Once you've written the answer and you're all ready, I want to see your thumb up when you're ready to go. Move on to number 2. Yep, right here. Roger. Okay, you're all ready. Thumbs up when you're all ready. You have what? You don't have to write in a full sentence. Just underneath Roderick Hunt, write Susan Sprangler right there. It's okay. Just write it small right there. It's okay. But it's not on the line.
Number 1.
Okay.
Number 1. She answered
so
the
we
number
wrote
2.
on number 2 on accident. We're on number 1 right here. So can we, let's erase this and it says, who is the author of Castle Adventure? That's where we write our author's names. Number 1. Okay, very good. So, who's our first author? Yes. You all ready? Okay, looks like most of us are ready for number 2. So our second question is, where does Castle Adventure take place? Where does Castle Adventure take place? When you know, raise your hand. When you know the answer, you can look at your book if you don't remember. If you don't remember, where does the story take place? That means the setting. Where is the story? Don't say it out loud. Raise your hand. When you know, where does the story take place? In a castle. Okay,
Sentence.
so the story takes place in a castle. In a castle. That's number 2. Oh, no worries. It's okay. You just write your answer. You're doing good.
Or
In a castle. Very good.
it takes place.
What are you missing at the end of that sentence? Just your period. Your stop. There you go. See that you're ready. Once you're finished. Very good. Good job. Okay. So our next question question number 3. Who lives in the castle? Raise your hand once you know who lives in the castle. Julia. Okay, who heard Julio's answer? Did you hear what he said?
No.
Okay, say it again. Next laugh. Because you were right. Say it again. So the 3 bad witches and the king, right? They all live inside the castle.
And the grandma and the children.
The 3 witches and the king live in the castle.
他们也算的，他们也是在里面的。他住在里面，他住在看守啊，他住在。
Okay, remember, where does the story take place? Where's the story? Let's look on page 1. Where is the story? Where does the story take place? Where are Grandma and the children in the story? They're in the castle, okay? So we can say for number 2, where does Castle Adventure take place?
Oh.
The story takes place in a castle. Are you ready for the next one? Good job.
Yes.
I like that you're ready. Showing me that you're ready. Okay, let me see your thumbs up when you're ready to move on. Okay, you can like raise your hand or your thumb. Okay, so let's move on to number 4. Who can read me the question for number 4? Cal, what is number 4? Okay, I like that everyone can read the question, but I asked Cal to read it. So Cal, can you tell me what is number 4?
They meet the king.
Okay, wait, read me the question. What is this question?
Who do grandma and the children meet in the room?
Okay.
They meet the king.
Okay, that's right. So raise your hand when you know. Who do they meet? Who do they meet?
A frog.
Steven, who do they meet?
A frog. Queen.
They meet the king. That's right. So, Grandma and the children meet a king in the room.
I'm already finished with that one.
It happens on page 4 and 5 in our book. They meet the king, and what is the king stuck as?
A frog.
A frog. You can say they meet a frog or they meet the king because that's the same person, right? The frog and the king are the same person. Okay, let me see if you're ready. Good job. We're going to do it together, so just pick one number 5. Okay, I'm still waiting on people to finish number 4. Let me see that you're ready. Are you ready? Show me that you're ready. There we go. Okay, so let's move on to number 5. Okay, we're doing this together. Okay, so number 5. What does the frog say about the witches on page 6? So everyone open